Welcome to the Rookie Runners Pod YouTube channel. Today, I had the privilege of running alongside Valentin Emmanuel in Brooklyn's iconic Prospect Park. Val isn't just a phenomenal runner, he is an all around inspiration in the running community. With a Boston Marathon time of 2 hours and 38 minutes in 2024, he is pushing boundaries, and he's not stopping anytime soon. During our conversation, Val shared his unique approach to training, nutrition, recovery, and strength work, all the essentials that keep him at peak performance. His story is packed with insights and motivation that will make you want to lace up and take your own running journey to the next level. So let's dive right in to our great conversation. What's going on, Val?
Awesome. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Thanks for coming out. We are here in beautiful Prospect Park,
Absolutely.
Brooklyn, USA.
Yes, sir.
Brooklyn is its own country, right?
Yeah, that's my backyard right here.
There you go.
I get most of my runs here for sure.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day out here today.
Yeah,
That's for
yeah.
sure.
It's a blessing.
Yes, definitely a blessing. I'm glad you joined me to share your story on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Episode 31, and I really appreciate
The best one.
Yes, I really appreciate your story, man. It's really inspiring, and I'm sure it will inspire others as well. So, how long have you been running? Let's tell us.
I've been running for pretty much my whole life.
Okay.
Ever since I was a kid. And, growing up in Haiti, that's all we knew. I was running, playing soccer and stuff like that.
Yes,
And
yes.
then...
Me too. That's one thing we share in common.
Yes,
Haiti.
sir. Absolutely.
That's right.
And then when I moved to the U.S. in 2011, I went to high school. I started running track from there. The track coach reached out to me, told me to come try out. And then I did the 800 meters and then the mile. I did the same thing in college. I did a run club in college. And then fast forward to now, I started doing long distance when I just moved to New York.
Okay.
And
that was what, 4 years ago? Started running longer distances?
it was about 3 years ago when I moved to New York. I started doing the marathons last year. So
Okay.
I've been doing a marathon for about a year now.
Okay.
I've done 3 so far. Toronto, it was my first one.
That's right.
New York, and then I did Boston. That was in April.
That's amazing.
So,
And
yeah.
as a new marathoner, what impresses me the most is that your first marathon you ran sub 3 in 2 hours and 52 minutes.
Yes.
Second marathon, New York City 2023.
Yes,
I ran
sir.
it as well, but not as fast as you.
Yeah, it's all good.
And 2:49.
Yes,
And then you went on, qualified for Boston. Went
absolutely.
and ran Boston in 2:38. That
Yes,
is
yes.
so impressive. And just congratulations, man.
Thank you, thank you.
You're doing so well, and the best is yet to come.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah,
believe
we're
that.
working. We're working.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what do you attribute your success to? Because I know you spent some time training in Kenya. What was that
Absolutely.
experience like?
I'm so grateful for that experience. It means so much to me. It just opened my mind to, another level.
Yes.
And my ultimate dream in the running scene would be to represent my country at the highest stage,
Yes.
at the highest level, Olympics. So
And I think you can do it.
Yes,
It's just a matter
absolutely.
of training for it, and
absolutely, and support
Okay.
and all of that,
yes.
and more training.
Because as you said, it takes a village.
It definitely takes a
You're not
village.
going to do it alone. You're going to need
Absolutely.
everybody's help to get you on that path.
Yes,
right?
yes, most definitely.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm keeping in the back of my head. I'm not letting that dream go until I'm able to achieve it and make it a reality.
That's great.
But yeah, and that's the ultimate goal in terms of running, and I also want to inspire and motivate other people to become runners, and because running is a different feeling. It's such a great thing on so many levels, mentally, spiritually, physically.
Exactly.
So I feel like if I woke up and everybody in the world was a runner, I'd be like, my
You'd be happy.
mission
Mission accomplished.
is accomplished. So
That's great.
yeah.
And there are a lot of people out there that are just starting out on their running journey. What's the most important advice you could give them as they embark on that running journey?
Yeah, like one of the advice I always tell people that's beginners, even like people who've started running their running journey, is just to not compare themselves to someone that's been doing it for years,
Right.
or do not compare yourself to somebody that's genetically more gifted.
Exactly. Everyone's different. So I like to
Absolutely,
say that it's you versus you.
absolutely.
To
So
become a better version of yourself and go for it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and take your time, follow your own pace, listen to your body, don't rush it. Um, it's okay if you miss out on things. There's so much going on, like you're gonna miss out on something. Like I know there's people that deal with the fear of missing out.
Yeah.
It's okay to hold off a little bit and
Exactly. Take
not
your time.
not be in everything. Just the
Right.
body needs rest, especially if you're doing marathons. Marathons are very
Demanding.
yes, demanding
I
to the
agree.
body
Yeah.
and the mind. So it's best to just take your time and do whatever you can to get better each day, and just focus.
I
Do
was,
the goal, do the work, and just focus on yourself. Listen to your body. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
I was telling a good friend of mine that rest and recovery is so important. It's part of the process. That's when the
yes.
body adapts. That's when the body gets stronger.
Absolutely.
And because a lot of runners out there, they just run and run and run. They think the more they run, the better they'll become. But that's
Yeah.
not necessarily the case. There's got to be that rest and recovery component to allow the body to get stronger. Right? That's
Absolutely.
one thing I've learned over the years.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And,
the little things, stretching, get some massages, make sure you're eating the right things. For
nutrition.
me, nutrition is such a huge part of running. Like
Yeah.
I personally do like fruits in the morning,
Yeah.
um, a lot of like kamut pasta, spelt pasta,
Sure.
to make sure that the carb is there, especially when you're loading up all these mileage. You're gonna need the fuel and the energy, and juices that are very nutritious to the body and all that stuff. So
I try to eat foods that are nutritionally dense, so that
absolutely,
I'll get a lot out of that food that I'm eating, and not just fill my stomach.
yes,
Right?
definitely, because the stuff, if you're full but you're not filled, then the body's gonna keep wanting more,
Right.
and you're not really getting the proper nutrition in there. So
Yeah.
it's like an
Gain weight.
endless cycle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't want that as a runner.
Exactly.
You want to be as light as possible. You want to feel as light as possible, but have the proper nutrition in there in your body. I tell people that I fast during my runs, except the marathon, and they're like, "This guy's crazy," but I'm able to do that because I put the right nutrition in my body before the races,
Right.
and then I just go into the races knowing
And
that
get it done.
I'm already prepared. I don't need too much in the tank to finish whatever I need to finish.
Right.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the question of speed, speed is relative. Everyone's got their own pace that they're able to reach and maintain. But, the pros, they can hold a 5-minute pace, a 4:50 pace for an entire marathon.
Oh yeah.
I know
Even
part of
like
it,
4:35.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I know part of it is
Woo!
genetics. But
Yeah.
for the average person, what do you think, how would we get faster? What's your opinion on how do we train to be faster paced?
Um, in order to be faster, in order to train to get faster, whatever goal that is, you have to kind of like train your body to run those paces.
Okay. So it's a demand. You got,
Yes.
because the brain, we were just talking about the brain, the brain's purpose is for survival. So if we're
Absolutely.
doing something that the brain is not familiar with,
Yeah, it's gonna shut the body down because
Yeah.
it's like you're not used to this. You better
Right.
relax before
So-
you hurt something.
so more intervals, more
Yeah.
tempo runs.
Yes.
But
Tempo
not,
runs are very important. I would say tempo runs are like,
okay.
I would say you have to have at least one tempo run in your every week. You
Every
have to
week.
do one.
Okay.
At the goal pace.
Got you. So a tempo run would be for how long would you say? An hour, 45 minutes?
I would say if you're training for like a marathon, you could probably do a tempo run for like 15 miles,
Okay.
whatever that means for you.
Got you.
And if you're doing a half marathon, you should probably hit a tempo that's about an hour.
Okay.
And trying to mimic that pace that you want. And if
So-
that means you have to do like let's say you have to do 3 by 3 miles. So
Sure.
that means you run 3 miles, you take a little break, 3 miles, then take a little break, and then another 3 miles to like get the body reset. You can do that until you're able to hit 9 miles
Okay.
fully
So that's
without
good for
at
adaptation.
that same pace. You
Okay.
know.
Okay.
So just getting the body adapt to whatever pace that you're wanting to hit. You know. Yeah.
That's good. That's really good. And Val, you just, I like what you're doing on social media as well. You know, you're in a position where you could inspire a lot of people,
Yes.
influence a lot of people. So keep doing what you're doing. If you want to share where others can find you on social media, are you on YouTube yourself?
I have a YouTube channel, but I haven't been proactive
Okay,
in
but
using it.
you're very
So
proactive on Instagram.
absolutely, yeah. I'm trying to get that YouTube going more.
Okay.
So that's in the works. But people can follow me at Valentin Emmanuel 509 on Instagram and TikTok. That's VALENTIN EMMANUEL 509 on TikTok or Instagram for now. But yeah, the YouTube, I'm trying to work on that.
All right, excellent.
Yes.
And follow him. You will be inspired. You will be motivated to become a better version of yourself.
Absolutely.
After I interviewed you for the podcast, which is episode 31, by the way, go check out episode 31.
Yes, sir.
I felt all of a sudden, I felt compelled to go out there and train to get a personal best.
Yes, sir. That's the goal, man.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
And next time I go out there and get a personal best, I'm going to mention you because
Absolutely.
I feel motivated. I feel inspired. And I
Yes,
appreciate
yes.
you being out there and not just motivating, but inspiring others to get out there
Yes.
and run. It's
Absolutely.
really,
And doing the
really-
work, you know. I feel like
Yeah.
in order to, I'm a strong believer in like, you have to lead by example, you know. If you want people to become more active, become more runners, you have to show them
Yes.
what you're doing every day, you know.
Instead of telling them, you got to show them. You got to be part of it. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I got into the content creation, which takes a lot of time and effort, but I want people to see what I'm doing. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
there's no secret. It's just daily work, and
Yeah.
I want to show people as much as possible what I'm doing every day on a consistent basis to show them how I got to where I'm at now.
Exactly.
And how I'm trying to see, you know, how I can get to that next level, because you have to continue putting in the work, be smart about it, surround yourself with the right people, and yeah, slowly but surely the work will be done. Running takes a lot of time. It's not something that's overnight.
Right. Especially to build that aerobic base. That's one
Absolutely.
thing I've learned. It's not going to happen in 1 year. It could be 2 years for some people.
Absolutely.
So, you know, just keep
Yes.
being consistent, keep showing up.
Yes, and take your
And-
time.
Yeah.
The mind, once the body is so used to something, the mind's gonna be like, yeah, you're used to this.
Yeah.
And then that's when the PR hit, because
Exactly.
the next time you go for a race, you're like, wow, I'm feeling so great. And then next thing you know, you hit that PR because you've trained so much for it. And,
Exactly.
and normally PRs happen when you're not even expecting it.
Right.
You just go out for a run and you just feel amazing.
Exactly. Just enjoy the
And-
run.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
enjoying it, and next thing you know, you to that finish line and you PR. You know,
Yep.
that's what it is.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and there's no magic trick in running. You have to put in the work. Like
Yes.
especially for like a marathon, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the miles. You have to go get your massages, eat right, get your sleep.
Rest and recovery, absolutely.
Rest and recovery is so
Yeah.
good. Make sure you get the proper shoes.
Yes.
All of
those are
that.
important.
Yeah.
Love those Pumas.
All of that. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yep. Which ones are those?
This is the Nitro
The
Elite.
Nitro,
It's
okay.
the the third one they came out with.
Is this carbon or just?
I believe it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it definitely got a plate in there.
Okay,
Because
gotcha.
I felt it.
Okay.
When I took it out for a test drive, I definitely felt the carbon plate.
Yeah.
Shout out to Puma, by the way, for giving me these lovely ones.
Ah.
Yeah, absolutely.
My go-to shoe is the.
I didn't get paid for this, by the way.
My
These
go-to
are
shoe
just
is the
amazing.
Nike Alpha Fly. That's my go-to. But you know,
Okay.
to each his own. Whatever fits, whatever feels good
Absolutely.
to you is what you go with. You know?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah. Man, it's such a beautiful day. I'm gonna do an
Absolutely.
easy run after this.
Yes, sir.
And before I get back, I'm getting on the plane on Monday, but I'll probably go to Central Park, like I said, do
Okay.
a loop around Central Park,
Okay.
just for for sentimental reasons.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So I mean,
Hometown.
it's a perfect day for it. So
Yes.
why not?
Yep. Well, it's been good talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All the
It's been a
best to you.
pleasure.
Continued success.
Alrighty,
And
yeah.
we'll be talking. Episode 31, the Rookie Runners Podcast, and you are here
Yes,
watching
sir.
Valentin Emmanuel on the YouTube at Rookie Runners Pod. Thank you for
Let's
watching.
go.
We'll catch you on the rebound.
Bless up, everybody. Peace.